Stephen A. of the streets, Hassan Ramble, Charleston Black. That's me. That's my alias. That's my YouTube shit. You know what I mean? Clarence Gansgsta Williams. You know what I'm saying? But I mean that with respect though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't making fun of him. That's why I ain't coming with no goofy name. I said Clarence Gansgsta Williams. You got another good story, man. Phillip and Clara, they went to war with this small project called the Iberville. And if you've been in the hood, you know the smaller projects usually be the roughest because they ain't got too many people to recruit. Smaller projects be recruiting niggas from other projects, you know, because it's small. You know what I'm saying? When a project is small, they can't adopt the whole, you got to be from over here to be from over here. Some of them do. But all the smaller hoods and smaller projects always got the like, we'll link with another project, or we'll let some niggas that didn't grow up over here, but as long as they with it, come over here because they got to make up for their numbers. But they say it was a dude named Chucky that was from the Iberville, and he got into it with Phillip and Clara. And Phillip and Clara ended up, they thought that Phillip and Clara did it, and they pointed fingers at him. You know what I'm saying? And they went to war, was beefing back and forth. They say Chucky was a baller, had bread and everything. Terrance said he met him, say dude was a baller. You know what I'm saying? He never explained if Phillip and Clara really did it. He just said they pointed the finger. And you know how the hood go. All it takes is a little here and there. They did it. They're not saying they didn't do it. Because you know how the hood is weird. It's like, I done seen hoods where some niggas didn't do it, but they think they did it. And it's not good for the police to think they did it because they might get in trouble. But in the hood, it's good for everybody to think you did it. You know, I'll take the hood be on some like, it be little sets in the hood like, I'll take the rap for that murder. We didn't do it, but we'll act like we did. I know a few niggas that got killed behind that too. But yeah, they say that Terrance was in the vicinity one of the times that Phillip and Clara got into it at a club, and they thought that he did it just because he be by Phillip and Clara and he cool with them, and that's how it be. The hood be placing blame on other people, and depending on the dude, if he a gangster, some niggas be like, I'll take that. Yeah, I did that to add to my legend. Especially if he a hitter already, he's like, yeah, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all a story. And some of y'all might already know about this story, the Mac Dre story. We used to have this rapper named Mac Dre, man. Rest in peace, Drizzle. He was the nigga too. And if he would have been alive right now, he would have put the Bay all the way on. Player ass nigga was cool with everybody. Like I say, I'm sweaty because I'm healthy. I'm oily because I'm healthy. But yeah, player ass nigga, man, used to be going back and forth to Kansas City. He from the V. You know what I'm saying? He from Vallejo. He from Crescent Park. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Richmond, and I did some business with some Crescent Park niggas, and they did me. They did me. They didn't all the way do me, but they bamboozled me a little bit. And I gotta give it to I put that on me because I thought I'm from Richmond. I'm from back here. Y'all from Crescent. Y'all from y'all from the Crest, but I'm from Richmond, so it's all good. You know, y'all know how we play. But they was like, we don't give a fuck. You way out of bounds. We don't give a fuck where you from. You could be from Richmond and whatever. It don't matter. You in the Crest right now. And Crest is some of the hardest hitters in Vallejo, so they got me. But yeah, though, I was gonna say, you know, Mac Dre used to be going down to Kansas City to do shows. Back and forth. Everybody loved him in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loved him in the Bay. They loved him in Kansas City. But Mac Dre was a real nigga. Did some time, was in a romper room game. Mac Dre actually got real documents. Look up Gangland, type in Mac Dre. Look up, you know, you could type in his name. He used to be in a bank robber crew called the romper room gang. Them niggas was really with the shit. So he not the person you want to mess with even when he out of town. He went out to Kansas City, got into it with somebody. It's a video of him grabbing up somebody. And then they killed him that same night while he was in Kansas City. Now, when he got killed, everybody was saying this nigga named Fat Tone did it. And this just relating back to the Phillip and Clara story with Terrance Gansgsta Williams, how they thought he did it. They said Fat Tone did it, but Fat Tone didn't clear his name. Fat Tone was already a legendary hitter in Kansas City, so he kind of took it like, well, I ain't gonna say I didn't do it. I think he made one song like later on saying he didn't do it, but it was too late. The Bay had already said you did it. You didn't step up and say you didn't do it. You was a nigga that had a name out there, so they thought you did it. So Tone went to Vegas, and this dude named Mac Minister and this other dude that was from the Bay Area ended up killing Fat Tone. See, you ain't gonna do nothing to nigga. The Bay Area is grimy. It's like LA. I'm telling, for people that don't know, y'all should know by now, the Bay is just as grimy as LA or grimier. So they did that on the strength of Mac Dre. Killed Fat Tone out in Vegas on the strength of Mac Dre. Come to find out, Fat Tone didn't even do it. He dead now, but found out later on that he didn't even do it. It's some little rumblings that Mac Dre got set up by his own people. I don't know how true that is. They're trying to say Jay Diggs has some. I don't know how true none of this stuff is. All I'm saying is that the hood play a lot of blame game. Like they try to do Terrance Gansgsta Williams since Phillip and Clara went to war and started shooting at the club while Terrance was there. They thought he did it. You know what I'm saying? But he cleared his name through a female. Fat Tone didn't clear his name. Ended up getting smoked. Mac Minister's supposed to be coming home in a little bit, but this just go to show y'all, man, the hood, you know, when the hood condemn you and say you did it, you better break your neck to say you didn't do it, because when they hold court in the streets, people be dying and shit, you know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to Fat Tone, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Mac Dre, you know what I'm saying?